All right, so a lot of times in a tax planning world, you'll hear a lot of, tax planners and strategists say that the end of the year is peak tax planning season. And I get why they say that because we have almost like 9 months of the year of actual data, and you can easily forecast the last few months to determine what your tax liability may be. And if you can forecast what your tax liability may be, then you can implement the strategies to lower your tax liability. So I understand why they say towards the end of the year is peak tax planning season. But what I will say is if you're going to do any major transactions, that we're going to add tax planning and strategies to, it's best to do those things earlier in the year. I'm talking about from February through the end of the summer. You want to get those major transactions done because those things take a lot more time to kind of execute and get the tax planning done. So if you're doing things like a 1031 exchange, those things have some time implications. You've been looking at a short-term rental, you're thinking about acquiring, you're thinking about buying a business. You want to have these transactions kind of done before you get to the end of the year. You don't want to be scrambling at the end of the year. And I've had people over the past try to hit a home run in fourth quarter with these major transactions and asking for tax strategies. And it's a lot harder with those major transactions. So just keep that in mind when it comes to planning for taxes. All right. Y'all have a good day.